What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about what units you should be farming your artifact sets for in patch 1.2. Now, I'm talking about the new sets that are coming out with Dragon Spine, which are going to be the Cryo set and the Hydro set. So, if you're using these characters, these are going to be some of the characters you want to, build that for. And then, if you're not using these characters, well, then you're free to grind whatever you want to grind. You're good to go. So, we're going to go ahead and look at the characters and start from the top and go down. A lot of people talk about Mona. Mona, her best artifact set is still going to be Noble set, in my opinion. I only think you would go the Hydro set if you're going like main DPS Mona, and even with that, I feel like you'd only go the 2 set. I don't think the 4 set at all ever would be good for Mona. I'm gonna be honest. You wouldn't go the Cryo set for Chi-Chi, by the way. You wouldn't go Hydro set for Barbara, obviously. I mean, unless you run DPS Barbara. I mean, sure, be my guest. Yeah. Anyways, Tartaglia. One of the first of many which you would be going the gear set for. If you guys don't know, the Hydro set is going to be his best in slot. And for anyone that says otherwise, you clearly don't play this game. You have no idea what you're talking about. If we look at the 2-piece, right? 2-piece set, receive Hydro damage bonus by 15%, and then the 4 set, after using elemental skill damage, increases normal attack and charged attack damage by 30% for 15 seconds. So it's quite literally his best in slot. So for Child, if you do use him, you want to farm the Hydro set 100%. And it will 100% be his best set. So as far as him, 100% you want to get the 4 set, 100%. Going on to Diona. Now, Diona's best set right now is what? 4-piece Noble set. Diona wouldn't really use the Ice set because, number one, you're not going to be using the 4 set, right? You don't care for the crit rate. And then the 2 set is going to give you the 15% increased cryo damage, which is nice, but Diona being the support unit she is, the main thing you want to do is get her ultimate and use her ultimate, which is going to net your team, an attack boost with 4-piece Noble, on top of it doing more damage. If you go 2-piece Noble, you're only going to get the extra damage for her, which no one really cares about. The reason why people use the Noble set is for the 4-piece to get the extra damage for the team. So I definitely feel like you'd want to go into just keep Noble set for Diona. Now, for Chongyun, a lot of people have been debating on what you should go, what you should do, how you should do it. I'm going to tell you right now, in this, I don't know if anyone else is running this, but as far as what I would run on him, as far as what I would run on Chongyun, and I might have to build them to prove a point, but I would run 2-piece Noble, right? 2-piece Noble, elemental burst damage plus 20%. I'd run the 2-piece cryo damage set because now you get the cryo damage. So now whenever you pop your E and you're doing ice damage, you get the ice damage. And whenever you pop your ult, you're getting the ice damage. I would run energy recharge, hourglass. I'd run cryo damage, cup, and then crit rate headpiece. I feel like that might be his best. Now that's for like more of a main DPS type of build. If you are running Chongyun as a support, you can just go 4-piece Noble set, right? So I don't think you need to farm his. Now, if you love Chongyun, he's your main DPS, and you want to run him that way, I feel like the set that I just named is a really good set to run. Going energy recharge hourglass, cryo damage cup, crit rate headpiece into 2-piece cryo damage artifacts, 2-piece Noble, because his ult hits hard, and you just want it to hit as hard as possible. Plus, whenever you pop your E, you get the ice damage, and you get the ice on your auto attacks. I feel like all of that in conjunction with each other is going to be really, really nice. For Kaya, I don't think you would run. You might run the 2-piece on him, right? You might go like 2-piece cryo damage, 2-piece physical damage, but Kaya's main damage source is going to be his auto attacks, pretty much. And with him being ice, you can get super conduct pretty easily. So you would generally go 4-piece gladiator on him. But if you don't have 4 gladiator pieces, you could either go 2-piece gladiator, 2-piece physical damage, or bloodstained. Or, if you do want to farm that set, you could go 2-piece cryo damage set and then 2-piece bloodstained set. That would be perfectly fine as well. But Kaya, I don't think really needs it as far as that. Now, last but not least, we look at Xing Shou. I feel like his best set is going to be the 4-piece Noble set as well, because his ult just hits really hard, number one. And then he's going to give an attack boost to whoever's using his ult as well. If you are wanting to run a more DPS-ive type of Xing Shou, you could go into 2-piece hydro damage and then go into 2-piece a 2-piece Noble set. Now, if you're running him main DPS, I don't know why, but if you are, you could go into 4-piece hydro damage, because he will get an attack boost whenever he uses his E ability. But I don't think that's the way to go. But I mean, if you want to, you could. Now, as far as 4-piece cryo, I don't think there's a unit in the game. Maybe Kaya, because it's giving him a whole bunch of crit rate, right? So if you want to go 4-piece on Kaya, because you're getting all of that crit rate and everything like that, and that way you can use all of the other artifacts and stuff, like your headpiece can go crit damage, and then you can go physical damage on your cup, and then you can go attack percent on your hourglass. If you want to do it that way, that's perfectly fine. But I'm gonna tell you right now, for most people, almost everybody, I do not think anyone is going to be running the 4-piece cryo. Now, obviously, people are going to try 4-piece cryo with like Kaching or something like that, but I don't think that's going to be her best in slot, right? You get 15% crowd damage on the 2 set, and then on the 4 set, you get 20% crit rate whenever you attack an enemy that's affected by cryo, and then if the enemy is frozen, you get 20% more crit rate, which is going to be 40%. But I don't know if anyone's going to actually be using that. But as far as the units, like I said, that you will 100% be farming this for, Tartaglia is 100% you're going to be farming it for him. After that, it all depends, because all of these other units that I mentioned can use something else other than those 2 sets, and those 2 sets may not be the best case. The only character you are 100% going to be running that on will be Tartaglia. Now, obviously you're going to be running, like, substats is the same thing you usually run: elemental mastery, attack percent, crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge, blah blah blah. But this hydro set is going to make him insane. He's already super good, right? It's just going to make him that much better. I mean, you could run it. You could run the 4-piece on Barbara. And I was actually thinking about this, right? Barbara's Constellation, what is her second one? Gives her 15% hydro damage bonus. I don't know, bro. I mean, if you want to do it, bro, be my guest. But anyway, that's everything for the video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.